Welcome to Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
Cause this is Sports Life Talk.
hey,
You rock it with Sports Life Talk.
Life Talk.
Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown our podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5-pound rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach of Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athletes to the year of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets, from copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, let Kimberly pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Let's go. Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. I know y'all missed us. I know we've been gone too long, but we are back, my good people. We are back. It is Wednesday, June 21st. Can y'all believe we are like halfway through the year at this point? Like,
I mean,
wow.
as we get older, man, the times go, it moves faster. So, Gemini, I know it's going fast for you.
That one kicked it off quick. Hey. he ain't waste no time in going for you, Gemini. He ain't waste no time, cuz wow.
This is what happens when Pam is gone away.
You been gone too. All y'all been gone. We all been gone. We all been
have
gone.
not been on the show in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And this is exactly how you want to bring this in right now.
Kevin.
I mean, what?
You know what? It's fine.
So we trying to act brand new because we ain't been here in 2 weeks.
It's supposed to be all kumbaya, KT. It's supposed to be all kumbaya.
It really was.
That was my kumbaya. Yeah. Let's go.
Okay, because you know I always get my get back, so it's okay.
Yeah, whatever.
It's okay. All right. Well, this is episode 187, entitled "In Living Color," and this week we are honoring the Wayans family. But before we get to that family, let's talk about this family, the SLT family. We have the 3 wonderful people, and then that Negro down there. So let's just go ahead. B-John, how you feeling?
I got a feeling it's going to be a long night, ladies and gentlemen. Buckle up. This is going to be a fun 65, 70 minutes, man. Oh, my God. Y'all kicking this thing off. I was a little bit tired. You know, we had filmed a couple of You Got Next, so y'all got me ready to go again. You know, this is hype. Let's go. Yeet.
You should be, but I'm just wondering, is that a bug in my drink or whatever?
You can drink the worm. You can drink the worm, though.
Ms.Manhattan, how are you feeling?
I am good. It's been a long time since we've been here, so it's kind of I don't know, like it's like I'm dusty. Gotta shake it off. Man.
You better go and dust your shoulders off. You know what I'm saying?
It may not be dust that we worried about. We're gonna talk about that later on, though.
You know, I read that yesterday, and I just turned my head and said,
Yeah, just be prepared to judge me, to all the listeners.
Yes. It's gonna be, we will pass judgment on this episode. So.
Man, I've been judging. All right. How you doing down there?
I'm doing great, Jim. Now, how are you?
I am absolutely wonderful.
Well, you look good, though. You look nice.
Thank you. I was looking forward to being here this evening, but then you kind of ruined that, you know. But luckily, I have 2 other people on the show that I like, so it's okay. We're just gonna move forward.
Okay.
I'm glad that I'm in that category of the liked. You know what I'm saying? Because
B. Jones, just wait. Your time is coming.
I would hate to be over there with KT.
You'll be over here with me in a minute.
Too. You be saying slick stuff too.
Oh no, not me. I'm all Trick love the kids. Trick love the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about positivity and inspiration. Let's go. Kim, you sweating a lot down there.
You don't have on the summertime?
I'm just saying.
Lord, I hope she ain't sweating.
She need a new concealer. What is that? A base? What is that? Because man, she's sweating.
Man, get her a portable fan or something. An AC unit, window unit. We can't have you sweating. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be doing this next time I'm around KD.
Y'all, I'm not gonna let y'all do that. We're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna do that.
Well, we'll do it in a couple of minutes. You're right.
All right. Who got the Wayans family? Reed, go ahead. Just let it go.
All right. So the Wayans family is one of the most popular African-American families in entertainment. Some of the more known members from the family include Damon Wayans Sr., Marlon Wayans, Keenan Ivory Wayans, Kim Wayans, and Sean Wayans. They are known for their projects where they have either acted or produced, including Hollywood Shuffle, In Living Color, Mo Money, Blank Man, Major Payne, and The Wayans Brothers Show, as well as A Low Down Dirty Shame, Scary Movie, My Wife and Kids, White Chicks, and Little Man, just to name a few. The first generation of Wayans include 10 siblings who are the children of Howell and Elvira Wayans. So let's raise our glasses as we toast to one of the dopest families in Hollywood, the Wayans.
I'm gonna do my snack. What happened?
You didn't see what he raised. He just did this. He just put his hand there. Oh my God!
I ain't got nothing to drink, man. I didn't come prepared today. My bad.
Oh, I'm telling you, next Wednesday, I'm coming prepared.
What's happening next Wednesday, man?
Well, I don't have to drop my kid off in the morning. I have to wake up early, so I can turn up a little bit next week.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pam has her mic off.
I love how she's just talking too, boy. I just.
But we didn't hear anything that you said.
I was just saying. All right, next Wednesday, everybody bring a drink. Let's get lit.
Okay.
All right, let's do that. All right. So for a Sports Life Talk T-shirt, this is gonna be a tough one. You're gonna have to do some counting, some mathematics, and some arithmetic. Kevin told you there was 10 first generation Wayans that are in the media or in the movie industry. But my question to you is, when in totality, first, second, and third generation, how many Wayans are in the Hollywood business of Hollywood making movies and TV shows?
906,000.
It's a lot.
It's a bunch of them. Good grief, it's a bunch of them.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
You have 10 kids, and them kids had kids, and them kids had kids. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how old they are now. Shoot, Keenan and Damon in their 60s.
I didn't realize they was that old either.
Yeah, then Sean and Marlon, they're in their 50s.
Yep.
You know, Kim probably like late 50s.
Yeah. Got grandkids. Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, that is it for that particular segment. So now we're gonna go to the toast. So what is the toast? What is we toasting to? Because I already been drinking.
Well, we just toasted to the Wayans family. That was the whole point of you raising your glasses, so we can toast to one of.
Can we toast to somebody else?
In Hollywood, the Wayans.
Okay, toast to the Johnson family, because you know they need some shout outs too.
Who was the Johnson family?
You just wanted to drink. She ain't know nobody. Well, never mind.
You know, Randy and them.
No, I don't know, but okay.
Oh Lord.
So what we doing?
You the host. We should be asking you that. What's our next course of action?
Are we drinking? Well, can we delete the slide to say toast and drink up week? Because
we ain't did a toast in like 8 weeks.
Let me delete. There we go. Boom. So I'm not confused no more. All right.
Goodness, y'all can tell we family because Lord, geez, that was.
It is time for the Playmaker segment. Let's keep the celebratory toast going and give honor to some more impact players for the week. If you are new to the show, first of all, thank you for joining us. But the fellas have been working hard at introducing new people into the Sports Life Talk family. KT, who is our You Got Next Playmaker for the week?
Well, this week we've gone to not just doing playmakers. We want to recognize coaches, Jim. So
let's keep the slide up to date.
Well, if you pay attention during the show, we ain't did that in like 8 weeks.
This is gonna be a long one, y'all. Buckle up. We're gonna get through it.
I don't know if we're gonna get through it. I may just pretend my internet went out. All right. So for episode 187 in Living Color, we give our coach of the week to Courtney PA, head coach at Defiance University. I'm gonna say this all the time. She was the first coach to ever come on our You Got Next series.
Hey.
Wow.
So whenever we can speak her name, we're gonna do it. So shout out to Coach PA. KD, I think you got a chance to meet her while she was here too. We had the fish fry that girl up there didn't make it to.
Yes.
Stop when I'm busy.
Shout out to Coach PA for being our coach of the week.
Yeah, shout out to you.
All right. Thank you. So local business.
That would be.
Oh, you know what? I went to a murder mystery this past weekend. It was pretty dope. It was called Soulful Murder Mystery, and Jesus, was it soulful? I tell you, black folks know they can be loud, but it was actually very, very fun. So when I first walked up, it was at this place on Tyler, place on Tyler is what it's actually called, off Tyler Street and something or the other. And when I first walked up, this dude in this really short dude in this bright orange shirt was like, "Hey, how you doing, sis? I ain't seen you in a minute. You looking really good." And I was like, "I don't know you." And he was like, "Yeah, you don't remember me?" Well, then I realized that we were all in character.
That's what I was just about to say.
I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" The premise for the
what y'all was in character, man.
I know he started.
I said, "Oh yeah, we family. I got you." So did you start acting too? Did you start acting?
I did. So it wasn't a family reunion. It was a class reunion. And so that was the basis around it. And somebody killed the principal, and you needed to find out who killed the principal. But it was really pretty dope because the way that you got clues was like a school, like you had to solve problems and stuff like that. And that's how you found out who killed the principal. It was pretty dope. They served you brunch. Brunch was actually pretty good. I was a little concerned, but it was actually very good. And they sold mimosas. So I think they're only here this weekend and then they move around. But the guy said, he would come back, and it's basically a traveling show. So
I like that. Can you start including the nation? Can we start getting SLT Nation involved on some of these cool?
It was a friend of mine's birthday, and that's what she wanted to do for her birthday. So
life of a star.
But I do have something very special coming for my next birthday, which is never mind. I ain't going to say nothing. But anyway, so if you get a chance to check out any type of murder mystery, dog, I am that girl. I'm gonna solve it. I didn't solve this one, but the only reason I didn't solve this was because it was a little trickery at the bottom. Because didn't nobody at the table know math, and didn't nobody else know, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. But they had the picture.
PEMDAS?
Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead.
I didn't hear you.
No, I said PEMDAS. That's what that is. So yeah.
Yeah, please excuse my. And didn't nobody know that, and they was like, "Well, ain't that 3?" No, dumbass, it's not. Anyway, so if you get a chance to check it out this weekend, then please do.
Yeah, I'm from Louisiana. Y'all still speaking French? What's PEMDAS? I'm gonna take
it
as a sign of disrespect.
Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division.
At a party? And it's supposed to be for fun, and I got to do math like exponents?
Yeah, I ain't with that either.
No, y'all lost me. I thought we was doing arithmetic.
Everybody at the table was like,
Peter had 6 peaches. Janice had 8 plums. That's what
who got there first?
Simple math. Yeah. I believe.
It was pretty cool. So, local athlete, B. Jones.
All right, so local athlete this week is going to be Trey Johnson out of Lake Highlands. He is actually the #1 player in high school basketball nationwide, and he's actually having y'all heard of Quinn Ewers, right? The quarterback from Texas. Well, he's having to follow the same path that the UT quarterback is having to do because he's transferring to a school in Missouri so he can continue his basketball. Why? Because he got an NIL deal. And so he brought in Lift Sports Management and signed a lucrative NIL deal to kick off his college career or kick off his basketball amateur, I guess, career. So shout out to Trey Johnson. He's doing big things already, getting him a little bread. getting him a little money, moving up to the Missouri. And so only two things he can do is show me. All right, let's go.
All right, cool. And who are we crushing on this week, Katie?
I am going to give the WCW to you, Pam. So you just celebrated your birthday, and
My
you were
32nd.
Yes, and you were in. Is it Grenada?
now y'all wondering like, how do I do the PEMDAS on her 32nd? What's please excuse? Okay, the parentheses, the expo.
That'll be the trivia next week to figure out how old Pam is. I'll come up with the formula.
What? You know what? Okay, y'all go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I told you I just turned 32. You just gave me the answer.
So 32.
32 for the what?
Yes, and she's been working out. What you say? You're what at 10 weeks now? 9 or 10 weeks?
This is the 10th week. Yes.
Watch how you frame that too. That's kind of market confusion when you say you had like 10 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, she's been working out.
No, I'm just saying that without context, people would think.
Okay, no, but we're not going to talk about that. No. But yeah, she's been getting it in the gym and outside of the gym for the last 10 weeks, and she took some really fly pictures. So her IG handle is there we go. Her IG handle is like right there. So y'all should follow her and look at her pics that she posted for her birthday. She is super fine, super fly. So yeah.
I know.
Pam is the WCW this week.
Can you just tag us in, Pam? Can you just tag us in? Or?
Tag you in or what?
Yeah, so just tag us in Sports Life Talk so we can see. But nobody want to go on a treasure trove to try to find your pictures.
Well, I don't want that. I mean, I don't want to offend nobody. Last time a picture got posted on the page, folks was dropping. So I'm just saying, I don't want to offend nobody on the
Yeah, no.
Instagram. It's right up at the top. Boom.
Yeah.
But it was actually a lot of fun. Doing that because they were trying to yell out all these instructions. And I don't know if y'all know, I don't really hear all that well. Shut up, KT. And so they were yelling out all these instructions, and then it started raining, so we had to come back in, and then he had to roll me on back out there, and then it started raining again, so we had to come back in. But
what was that for?
It was just for my birthday. It was the kayak. The kayak.
You gotta see it. Yeah, but you gotta go check it out. Go look at it.
Y'all don't include me on everything, so I'll go. I guess I'll go look it up. Is it OJess Pam?
You know what my Instagram is.
At OJess Pam on Instagram. All right.
Y'all are silly. Thank you, Katie.
Yes, you're welcome.
I have been working really hard, like really, really hard, real hard. She be trying to kill me. All right, so y'all, let's get into this because.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. It is time for the.
Oh, I didn't know we had graphics for each segment. My bad, dog. I'm sorry.
I got work to do. We still gonna get them up there. We got them though.
All right. So look, y'all. 3 of us read our Bible where it said cleanliness was next to godliness. One of us did not. One of us read something different. One of us read deodorant was not necessary. So the kickoff question is, and I'm gonna take it a step further. Do you wear deodorant to bed? Then I'm gonna add another question. Do you put lotion on too? Right. So, and when you say wear deodorant to bed, let's just assume you take a shower, before you go to bed. Are you doing the full situation you would normally do, like if you was about to go out? Lotion, deodorant, brush your teeth, all that kind of stuff.
Yes. That's how you get ready for bed.
Yeah, I hate being ashy. God, I hate being ashy. I don't care if nobody else sees me. I see it. Especially you get the ash right here. That's the worst ash you have right there in your hand. So
yeah, because it's like hard to get a little spit. Don't get there.
It's the ankles for me. It's the ankles. You gotta.
Oh, the back of the feet too. You the back of your feet. Boy, you better put some lotion on there. But yeah. What was the first part of that though? What did you say the first part was?
First of all, do you wear deodorant? Period. And then do you wear it to bed? So let me tell you. So 9 times out of 10, when I get out the shower at night, because I work out during the day and I'll take a shower. I'll put on deodorant, and I don't really use lotion. It messes me up in the summertime, but I use like body oil because I be out here crisping like a piece of chicken sometimes in the summertime because I use body oil, and then I be sliding all around my bed and stuff. But I like the way that feels, and I know that I'm not going to be ashy when I put that oil on. You ain't no ash. So, but there might be that one time. See, where I mess up is, and I know some other people might be like this. When I sit down, it might be over. So if I get out the shower, it's hot, it's steamy, and I lay across that bed, I might not put no lotion, deodorant, nothing on, right? I might just fall asleep. But I don't do it intentionally. Like, I'm not like, well, let me just take my towel off, put my pajamas on, and get in the bed. Now, let's just go around the room and raise our hands. Who all wears deodorant to bed?
I've never heard of people putting deodorant on for bed.
So
really?
Until today. I mean, until yesterday and today.
So what you put on then?
What? That goes to my second question. Who all wears deodorant, period?
There's no way. There is absolutely no way that you walk in this God's green earth,
especially in Texas,
and you ain't putting on no deodorant.
Yes, it is absolutely a way. Because let me tell y'all, so we've had this conversation before.
We can stop right now. Stop capping. There's no way. There's no way that you are not you wearing it. This is not possible here in Texas.
It is possible. So I am still very clean. Like, I still bathe once a day or at least twice a day. The only way that I'm musty, like ever musty, like where deodorant is like, where it's like, yo, you better wear deodorant, is like if I worked out in the morning, took a shower, worked out, went to work, worked out again, but outside, like ran 3 miles and then went out to happy hour. Like, that's the only way that I'm going to be musty.
I knew when we did the photo shoot, my glasses kept getting foggy for a reason. I thought it was hot up in there. Lord have mercy.
Wait. You saying you don't even, so if you work out in the morning and you just put on clothes and go to work?
No, I'm saying that's the way.
That's a whole different. No, come on, Jim. Now, come on. That's a whole different subject.
No. I'm just saying, like,
she bathes.
I'm saying what it takes for me to get musty. Like, just going to work out. Like, if I just go work out, you're not gonna know. Like, I don't get musty. I don't get
musty either. But the amount of sweat that I have dripping from my body. That's why these chicks on these Instagram with these little doing 4 biceps curls talking about y'all was in the gym. What? Because you got on eyelashes and your lace front is still intact. I am literally sweating like a runaway slave when I'm in the gym. And you don't? Are you telling me you don't sweat? You ain't sticky?
I don't.
Maybe that's a cultural thing. Yeah. Maybe because she the only Hispanic on there.
No,
see, I just learned she was Hispanic.
Black. Now, where I do sweat, like my back, like down my back, and my shins, like my shins and in my leg areas. But I'm never like wet in my. You know how people get like watermarks underneath that never happens to me.
Do you have to shave your armpits? Do you have hair under your arms ever?
Lord, I'm about to puke. Okay, this is going somewhere that I didn't plan on it going. Like, good grief.
At a certain age, women need to start shaving because that's what causes them to be funky under the arm. So if you don't have hair, then maybe you've never really been funky, but you have hair, so I'm confused. But as long as you keep it shaved, sis.
But now here's the thing, though. Y'all know when she go out and the song come on, what's the first thing she do? That arm go up in there, so that's a whole nother definition now.
Wait a minute. So what do you put on though? Because you're putting something on. So you take a bath, bathe, and then you put what, lotion on? What are you putting on?
Coconut oil on. So like I told y'all before, like I have sensitive skin. So anything with anything like all the shit that they put in deodorant, all the stuff they put in lotion, it will break out. Like, and I have, let me see if I can show y'all. I don't know if y'all
can see what's going on.
We good.
Put your arm down. Go ahead and put your arm down. Thank you.
Hey, but no, I will say this though. In fairness to her.
Wait, so let me say. So like if I know like the temperature that it is in Texas, like right now today, where it's like over 100, I do have like a special kind of deodorant that I will put on, but I don't need to put it on every day. So
I mean, let's just be real. KD, damn it, is in the comments.
Yeah, he's backing you up.
So, I mean, and I'm gonna be honest, I've been knowing you since 2019. I ain't never smelled you. So,
nah, we ain't never smelled you. We out.
You okay?
Well, hold up. You remember we were at Brooklyn's that time and we were sweating like a mother. I don't remember her sweating. We didn't even sweat then.
I will say this though. You got to be careful with these deodorants, and I have to order my deodorant, and I've started using like this company called Loom, and then I use all natural soap now, and the only thing I can't get that's 100% all natural is my lotion. But I try. I'm with her. I try to put as much natural stuff as I can because that other stuff it'll mess you up. You be itching and underarm marks and all kind of crap when you use that generic stuff over the counter. But
your essence are like it's very thin skin. So it's like if you scratch, you can immediately get like boils and infections. So it's like worse. It's like worse to use the deodorants and things like that.
Well, I've been using deodorant for about 32 years.
About 32 years, right, Pam?
32 years. So so far I've been lucky, because I used to get relaxers too. I see the commercials now. If you ever had a chemical relaxer, you can get, so I think I'm okay. Praise God. But yeah, I'm the person that's got to put on deodorant, not for funky. Well, yeah, because I can't get a little funky, but just
everybody can.
Yes. Everybody can, definitely.
Yeah, keep that, because okay, all right.
Well, I know for a fact that when y'all kick it again, everybody, if I smell anything out the regular, anything.
Okay, but let me just say, why do y'all put deodorant on to go to bed?
You got to be protected at all times. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm trying to understand why would you? I mean, you protecting your armpit, you sweat anytime, and when you're going to sleep.
Well, I do it because sometimes in the morning I don't know, I might need to run out and do something. I might need to run to the store. I mean, I'd rather, I sweat at night, so that's strike one against me. But if I have to get up, what if somebody want to come over and then my armpits is already funky?
Well, pray for the guy that come over to little sis house.
I know it'll be like this.
So you don't take a shower again in the morning? You just take it in the evening?
Sometimes I take a shower in the morning. I don't take 2 showers every night though. Every day.
No, it just because more than likely I'm going to work out sometime during the day, so I'm not going to shower in the morning again and then shower after I work out. I use it, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. This is gonna sound real nasty. I'm about to be in that judgy category with KD. It's times when I work out, I don't even feel like it. I just go to bed, and I might get up and work out again, and then I'm funky. So I might have 2 days of workout. Then I'm finally taking a shower. I ain't gonna even lie.
Okay.
I mean, that happens. Sometimes you are tired and you just lay it down. I'll give you that.
And then I'm like, well, I got to go work out. So why even bother showering now?
No, I'm passing judgment on y'all for sure because I can't sleep with no sweaty film on me. I just, no.
Yeah, sometimes you just be so tired, be like, man,
I ain't never that tired. I won't sleep.
You ain't working out hard enough then. We need you to work out.
I never work out that hard. I'll never work out that hard.
Showers kind of wake me up sometimes. So
now, I can get that. I can understand.
I don't want to lose this tiredness. Let me just go lay down.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm a big dude, so I gotta go above and beyond. I can't be around with no odors and stuff coming off me. That just ain't gonna happen. I got a woman up in there that lay up in the bed with me. So all I'm saying is, fellas that mess with these two right there, get you a gas mask, cause Lord have mercy.
I have a question for you. Something was presented to me, and I want to know if you know about it. So the night of my birthday happy hour, was there someone there that you smelled?
I don't think so, but I have a very like special nose that can turn off and on. So if I just got like a little, then I would have turned my nose off.
Okay, all right. Because somebody was like, "Ooh, so," I'm like, I'll text you later.
Okay.
All right, so let's move on to the Manhattan Project.
It's Manhattan Project time already?
Oh
my God. I knew you got my whole government name up.
Uh-huh.
We
can change, y'all. She right there.
We can change.
it's fine.
We can change that off the show. Off now. We can work on that one.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's hard to find me anyway. So I don't know if y'all heard. I know it was a few topics that I had shared with y'all earlier today, but since then, or maybe that was yesterday when I shared this stuff, but since then I found something else. So I don't know if y'all heard, but SFA in Texas, there's the bowling team and the coaches. So there's a woman coach, and then the man is the assistant coach. They're actually married, and the assistant coach, the man, was having an affair with one of the bowling players on the team, which is crazy. Yeah, so he coaches with his wife, having an affair with one of the bowling players.
Were they coaching girls or boys?
It's girls. It's a girl. It was a girl.
Okay.
Even if Austin, you said SFA?
Yes, okay. Austin. Yes, here in Texas. So my question to y'all is, if y'all are the coach, would you pull this girl's scholarship if she's playing on the bowling team and she's having an affair with your husband? Are y'all pulling the scholarship?
No,
you can't do that.
Yeah, it's going to be a lawsuit.
Really?
That's ethical. Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't just
treat
women like
you
that.
screwing my husband, girl. Get your bags and gone on somewhere. And sir, you're gonna need to find another job because you fired and divorced.
Yeah, you get rid
I was
of.
about to say they finna get in a lot of trouble. That whole situation is finna be blow up. It's toxic.
That's a conflict of interest. Like, no, there's no way I can coach you, look you dead in your face, and be like, "Good job, girl. High five."
Yeah, and then you got to think about the respect, like the player to coach respect.
Ain't none.
There's no respect because you're like sleeping with my man.
If it was a baseball coach, the bowling coach, and the baseball coach was, whatever, and that's something different. But I have to coach you. There's absolutely no way. You ain't gonna never play. You ain't gonna never play. So eventually you're gonna leave because I'm never going to play you or whatever the case is. You will sit on the bench the entire time.
Why y'all being so vindictive towards this young lady? She
not your husband.
Yeah, this woman
You gotta know that that's my husband. Like, I can understand if you didn't know that this man was married, but
you gotta think about it like this too, though, Ms.Manhattan. Okay, say that she is attracted to your husband.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if she doesn't take the advancements, then what? Then she probably won't play anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it's a slippery slope.
Yeah, she's screwed.
Yeah, she's screwed either way.
That's when you get on there. Hey, coach, I gotta tell you something. You ain't gonna like it, but this is what it is. Here go the recording of your husband trying to holler at me. Because I have respect for you as my coach, I'm gonna let you know what your husband is trying to do. I'm not going to take his advancements and go ahead and sleep with him because I'm in fear. Because right now I'm in more fear because I don't know what you gonna do.
Exactly. But KD Damage just said that husband and wife shouldn't be coaching together, and I don't agree with that because we know several coaches that coach together, and the woman is the head coach.
In some cases, we got the woman as the head. In most cases, it's the woman. You're right.
The woman is the head coach.
And then we got some men as the head coach. They wives or sisters. Yeah, it can work. It can work for the right people.
What'd you say?
It slipped. None.
All I know is you can't, without having a legal backlash to where they blow that whole thing up, they can't get rid of that kid's scholarship. If anything, I'm suing anyway if I'm the kid's parents.
What?
From a predatorial type rationale.
That's what KD was saying. KD said, but really,
it don't matter. You're a coach.
You all grown. If she's in college, she's over 18. She's grown.
Man, let me tell you something. She's grown, but you got to also understand that that's the same reason you can't do that in the workplace. It's the same reason why bosses can't be coaching their kids. Coaching their employees. It's the same philosophy. If the young lady coming on to you, you got to say, hey, we can't have it on this program. You call another woman from HR in the room and say, hey, this is what went down. I need it all on the record. I need it all in the and I can't have this. And if you want to be a part of this program,
they both wanted it, regardless of who
it don't matter who wanted it. I'm just telling you what the right thing is.
Look him up, see what he look like.
I'm telling you what the right thing is and what the wrong thing is. And at that point, you got to protect yourself because not only could this person lose money, but the school finna lose money, and that's predatorial. You are in a position of power. No matter how you look at it, I'm gonna feel some kind of way that this man came on to my daughter. Well, your daughter came to me first. Yeah, but you the adult in the situation.
Yeah, you knew not to do it.
You knew better. My daughter is young and making mistakes. She got room to make mistakes, but your grown ass is getting paid to be up.
No, because men make mistakes all the way to they 65. Stop. To that last
no, you can, and you get fired all the way up to 65 too. So no.
Wait to the last what, Pam?
Last little sperm come out. Y'all making mistakes.
Boy, I love how they just turned to a male bash and all of a sudden, didn't it?
No. Hey, they want to blame the man in this. No. The players
I'm not blaming the man. I'm blaming both of them because both of them knew what was going on. If he came on to her, it was her job to go ahead and tell his wife what was going on so she could excuse him from that situation so that she didn't have to feel uncomfortable if it was him coming on to her. If it was her coming on to him, then she need her behind whoop for messing with a grown man and my husband at the same time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And the assistant coach. So both of them are equally wrong. I don't care.
I don't say equally. I think the personal power is going to have to carry the weight on this one. The kid made a mistake. She's a kid.
I disagree.
Unless she was a grown player. Now, if you would have said, hey, he was sleeping with another person on the coaching staff, maybe. We might be had a kid on scholarship. No. You knew what was going on.
I don't know. What
else you got, Gemini? We're not going to talk about Mariah Mills?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm sure y'all been seeing it. Social media has been digging in this for a week. Has it been a week? Or more?
2 weeks.
Social media shut it down yesterday.
Yeah.
Who shut it down?
Social media did. Elon Musk. All of them.
Shut down her Twitter.
Oh, finally. Okay. Yeah, so Zion, is it Williamson?
Yep.
All right. So, and Mariah Mills, it's been a complete back and forth. I guess they were messing with each other at one point. He went on to the next. Then she found out some news while he's on to the next. So she just decided to leak everything. So my question to y'all was, are they Deshaun Watson-ing him? Like, are they just dragging him because it's time for a trade or because he wants to go somewhere else? Or like, why is this happening like at this point?
Because they messy. They just messy. That dude was paying them money too. Did y'all see that? I think like $10,000. It was $20,000 just for you to be quiet, and you just come out and do all this.
Yeah, because it's probably more money involved with books and getting exclusive interviews than getting the $10,000 or $20,000. I'm pretty sure TMZ would probably pay him $60,000 just for an interview. So and these are arbitrary numbers. I don't know, but my to answer your question, KD, if I'm David Griffin. So first and foremost, Zion is a grown ass man. He's not married. He got the right to sleep with who he wants to sleep with. He got the right to do what he want to do. There's no moral or ethical code against it. My issue with the whole Zion thing is that it's like, we need you to be the face of this franchise. We drafted you first pick. We need to stop having negative articles, negative conversations, negative topics surrounding your name. Could it have been preventable? I don't know. I don't know to what extent it could have been preventable. I know the first thing it could have been just as simple as have an NDA. Hey, you sign this NDA. You don't sign it, I'm gonna press charges. I'm gonna sue the brakes off of you. You know what I mean? So. And then the second thing he could have did was pick somebody with some common sense, and that's at least somewhat attractive.
Yeah, because she's not attractive at all.
That thing is not attractive at all. I ain't understand what Zion was on. Maybe
it was the freaky.
Yeah, maybe the lust of being with a porn star. I don't know, but that.
Yeah, but you can get a better looking porn star than that.
Much better.
But honestly, beauty is in the eye of the beholder because sometimes I'll be like, so-and-so looks good. And I'll be like, okay.
Well, so, I can see that.
Maybe he thinks she, that's his type.
I'm going to say this. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but every single bro that I talk to, my cousins, my brothers, ain't nobody said they would have got caught up in this Mariah Mills situation.
But did they say that because now we know how messy she is?
No, they say that.
How we looked at her. She's not.
because one thing dudes will do, we'll be honest with you. We'll be like, hey, I get it, bro. I understand why you walk through that bad neighborhood on your way home from school. I understand.
Behind the crazy, you can understand that?
No, listen, but you can say, I get why you got caught up in that situation. That's a beautiful
just talking about the looks.
We're talking about the looks. I can see how you can get entangled with somebody that don't have no common sense because she was gorgeous, and I get it, but not that one now, not that situation.
No,
now.
I'm looking at her right now, and I will give a woman some props.
That thing is a fooger booger.
And then she's got everything on her is fake.
Everything, and
I'm gonna be honest.
See the fakeness.
And I'm gonna try to keep the bots out of this. I'm gonna try to say this as nice as I can. I don't understand what pleasure a man would get seeing these big old things doing this. Like what? And then it's fake, so it's looking like this. I'm a little confused on what the attraction is with these fake bodies. Side note, KD, Erica Mena posted something where she was in this suit. Her boobs look like two big old balloons just sitting there. And I'm like, what? How is this attractive?
Yeah.
How are y'all attracted to this foolishness?
And like, this is her leg. I'm going to show you her leg. Look, that's her leg.
And then that's her butt. That's her butt.
This.
And then her boobs look like two great big water balloons just stuck right here. Why is that attractive to y'all?
I don't know. I can't speak for every other brother, but that is it can't listen, we can know. We can look at it, we can say, you know what, that's fake. And you'd be like, yeah, but she's still bad. If it's done the right way. But some of these builder bodies, man, you like, Lord, you are a case of cancer waiting to happen. Like you got to have bad posture and everything.
But demolition, please, because y'all bodies look like trash.
Atrocious. Like what Cardi say, with your thighs don't match. Yeah, that thing, that'll be horrible.
Yeah, and me and Katie, damn it, we had like a little back and forth last week about the NDAs. So signing NDAs every single time, like in every situation, is it too much?
No,
not when you're in that position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Child, I had that NBA digital by now. Look, put your thumbprint here. You know what I'm saying?
What is it? DocuSign.
Just go ahead. The little dot on your phone be like, scan that. Let me scan this here. There you got that.
Let me ask a question real quick on the NDA. If you a broke person, let me be clear. If you broke, so say he just came up to me and he's like, you know what? I saw your Instagram pics. Let's get it on, but you got to sign this NDA. I'm going to say, all right, because guess what, Idris? I ain't got nothing to lose. Like, you can sue me because I'm going to tell everybody that I didn't sleep with you.
It don't work like that. You'll put yourself, you're right, but then you'll put yourself in a situation. Every time you get income tax return, it go to Idris. If you buy a house, you can take your house.
I ain't even care because I slept with Idris.
Anything, but I'm talking about you can sleep with him and not tell. I'm talking about if you break that NDA.
I'm telling. KD, if you slept with Drake, I need to know. I don't care. I need to know. Like, tell
y'all better stop. Y'all gonna come up missing.
That's what's about to happen to Mariah Mills. Y'all will be checking on Mariah in about 6 weeks. Anybody heard from Mariah Mills? That Cajun Mafia on our ass. I'm just telling y'all.
No, for me, I would be like, Pam, sign this NDA because you can't tell nobody. And I already
ain't tell nobody else. You tell me I ain't telling nobody else. But you better.
I don't think NDAs work like that. I don't think you under NDA. You can't
supersede the other one.
No,
wait a minute. It's okay. I put her on the NDA.
Exactly. And I already have X amount of dollars on retainer for my attorney, so don't run your mouth. If you do, I'm coming after you.
Kelly used to with her NDA supersede.
I don't need to know.
No. My NDA is more powerful than your NDA. See, we use better verb to preposition usage in this one. I don't know, man.
Well, you know what? We ain't gonna never blow up B Jones because KD and Gemini they can't do right. They gonna tell everything.
Hey, contracts on top of contracts, man.
I think I finally told KD, but there was a story that I eventually told you about a certain celebrity at one point, but the next day I was like, y'all, guess what? But yeah. Anyway, moving right on to the uncut gem. Drop my stuff.
Oh, good call. Hold on 1 second. There we go.
We need somebody just in a moderator that's doing all that for us, because I ain't get right.
I can produce most of the time, but it's when we get in the conversation, I lose track of stuff. My bad.
Okay, I just have a really quick question. Because y'all know I went to the murder mystery and I watch a lot of crime shows. All right. So you commit a crime. All right. It's a violent crime. We ain't gonna get into why you did it, all that kind of stuff. You know you did it, right? You get sentenced. All right. Are you wanting life or do you want the death penalty? Do you want to spend the rest of your life in jail, or would you rather spend 2 years and just be up out of here? You know you're not getting out.
I'm gonna say life, and I'm gonna tell you why. I used to think that the death penalty was letting them off kind of easy. I used to feel like the death penalty was it's kind of fugazi. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, because they on the death penalty for like 24 years. So sometimes I think it's a certain time span that has to go, and they can appeal it so many times and stuff like that. So sometimes it can take 15, 20 years before these people finally get to see the needle or whatever that was allowed in their state. But this is the thing, though. In that same question, if I ask you, I say, hey, Gemini, do you want to know the exact date and time you're going to die? Do you want to know that? Mm-hmm. Like, that is, see, you say you do, but do you realize how differently that would change your life? Do you realize how different? I mean,
I'm gonna do 5 more push-ups every day. I'm gonna talk to this one over
here. But you may not. You may look at it and be like, "What's the point? What's the point in me investing in this or that, knowing that I got 2 years left in my life?" Think about it. Like, when people get those cancer calls, those are death sentences. They are literally on death row at that point in time. The families around
they don't know that it's coming. They don't know. You won't be on death row until 2025. They do know. Just being put down. Because it's all kinds of things that happen.
Man, your family's on death row. If you're on death row, you on death row, and them people are going through, in their mind, they are dying every day.
You're about to die in prison. You're going to come home
but how many times we've seen stories? I can at least have hope. One, they let you go to church in prison. You can find joy. You can find things. You can volunteer your time. They got programs now where if you in prison, you can get day to go out and talk to kids and help out. You can find value in your life. You can also, you never know if a law changes. Guess what? You was in there for 25 years over this, but you know what? Now all of a sudden, you good behavior, we're gonna change. Things can change. Miracles can happen. But if your life is terminated, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I don't want to be on death row.
All right, KT, what you doing?
Look here. Y'all know I'm a little brother. I'm tall, but I'm skinny. I ain't gonna make it in prison. You know what? Let's just go ahead and call it a wrap, man. I ain't finna be nobody's beat the whole time. So let's just go ahead and.
So I got my hair braided back, looking like Queen Latifah and Saturday.
Hey, I can't even grow hair. I have a pony. No, they ain't gonna get me up in there. No,
I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm sorry. Just gonna let me, especially if I know that I did wrong. Now, if I didn't do what I got accused of, that's something totally different. Yeah. But if I know I did it, don't let me.
I'm with you, Jim. Now, if I did it, then you know what? Why wait? Just go ahead. Come on. Let me get this last meal.
So think about your granddaughter. You could at least saw your granddaughter can visit you. They can come
visit me there.
Doing this.
You can see success. You can see the success of your family, even though you're not there and playing an active role. You can still see those things.
I agree with all that, B. Jones, but I don't want anybody to come and visit me there.
Why not? You made a mistake. You paying the consequences. You've been removed from society. Why throw your life away? You can still be valued. You can write a book or something.
And then why waste tax dollars that it can be used for somebody else, somebody's healthcare or something.
Or it could be used for somebody to help somebody get out that really didn't do it.
Wait a minute. So you saying that if you do the crime, you gonna sit up there and go, why waste these taxpayers' money? Take me out now. I think y'all capping. I think it's a lot of gas on this show right now. There's no possible way. I don't think y'all understanding death right now.
No, we understand. B. Jones, you want life in prison.
Taking a dump on the toilet in front of 3 other women. Like, no.
Well, it's better taking 3 other women and some dudes because you know what's happening.
That's true. At least I can't. Well, I could. Never mind. I said, at least I can't get. Never mind. All right, then. Well, that was
heavy.
I'm sorry.
Very heavy.
Yeah, that was in living color for real. I don't know where that came from. Goodness.
Because I watch a lot of stuff, and sometimes people are like, No, I would rather, they take a deal. If there's a state that has a death penalty, they take a deal for just life in prison as opposed to getting the death penalty. Don't take me out of here.
I'm letting you know now. If we didn't get in trouble, I'm telling on everybody because I ain't going to prison.
That's gonna be the first one get the best.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you everything if I can walk out of here in the next 30 minutes.
It was okay.
KD. Yep, KD. I am not going to prison.
I ain't either. I ain't either.
Now I ain't going to prison. So let me ask y'all this question: y'all the type that like, hey, if I'm gonna do this crime, I just gonna go ahead and take my own life. So would you gonna commit suicide, or you gonna?
I can take my own life. I couldn't do that
because the death penalty ain't immediate. You still gonna have to sit behind the bars and get your thing snatched for a couple of years. It ain't immediately. I don't know why y'all getting this. Like they gonna just take you to the courthouse. You guilty? Yeah, I'm guilty. Let's just go and get this over with. This ain't William Wallace. This ain't Braveheart. They're not finna do it.
Yeah, B. Jones. It may be 5 years compared to like 30 years. I mean, Lord.
I mean, what difference? They probably stopped raping you after.
Well, hold up, baby. We have to use the R word, man. Come on, what are you doing? Like, we want to strike that from the records. Somebody about to come here and say something.
No, and then you just got to be like super crazy where they keep you confined.
So that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get, I'm gonna bite the hell out of the first guard I see. I'm knocking right there on his neck.
I'm too claustrophobic because you been locked up for like 23 hours out of 24 hours a day. Yeah, man.
Some prison. Y'all need to start watching Locked Up on Friday nights. It ain't like that at every prison. Every prison ain't the same. I'm just telling you.
All right, let's go to the drop. Go ahead and give us that little goodness. That went too far. Oh, look at that, man. That's nice there. Look at that. Just refreshing. Let's get back on.
Hey.
Goodness.
I'm sorry, y'all. I just had to ask.
Hey, for no more prison talk. Goodness, we banning that from the show.
And you start running your uncut gems through the production team before we go live. Because goodness.
We probably just had a sponsor like, you know what?
I'm sorry.
Les Damon Wayans looking at this like, huh? What happened on this show, man? What?
So all of them, except for one, we just want the death penalty.
All right, so Killer Mike dropped Michael this past Friday. It was all over the interwebs. Did y'all listen to it?
I just listened to the song with Andre.
Yeah, I heard like 2 or 3 tracks off of it, and it's banging. That boy Cole. He say the N word quite a bit though.
I tried to listen to it. I traveled this weekend for Father's Day. But it really didn't grasp me. But XM Radio was playing a few songs, and I kind of liked those songs. So I have to go back and listen to it again.
I mean, I like Killer Mike, but not enough to just sit there and listen to a whole album.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, I don't know if I want to listen to somebody. We just had the prison talk named Killer Mike. But on an R&B tip, I think I sent it to you. Her name is Ambry. She dropped some songs, and then Kiana Lede drops some R&B, sultry,
Okay, I have to check out Kiana.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay. KT, what you got for the coaches group this week?
All right, so it's going to be a throwback this week. We're going back to the 2000s. We know that there are a lot of Wayans, but not to confuse them with the Wayans because it's several of them too. Yo. So with that said, they are like an army, better yet a Navy. So shout out to BG because the coaches group this week is Cash Money is an Army. Y'all remember that? Cash Money is Army?
Better yet a Navy.
You don't remember that, Jim?
Maybe if I heard it.
That's one of his first songs.
Who's
BG.
first song?
BG.
I wasn't really a BG fan. I was more like
how do you not like BG?
Sorry.
I'm disappointed. B, bring up your shoes.
All right, here we go. So this is actually a throwback shoe, and this shoe dropped on the 1st of June. We just hadn't been around to tell y'all about it, so I was like, well, let me go and show them anyway, because I think you can get the sneaker for a really good price on the resale value. But as y'all can see, I had to show this sneaker because one, it's SportsLifeTalk colors. I'm always looking for sneakers that I can get with the red, black, white, and yellow in it, because I don't know, it just made me feel like our family. But these are also the Jordan Zoom Comfort. They kind of got the appeal of an OG high. Not quite an OG high, but these are Tiana Taylor's version. And I actually got to see him on foot, talk to a guy who actually copped a pair, and I thought they were pretty dope. So you can go check them out on GOAT or maybe one of the resale sneaker sites and see if y'all could get it. But let's talk about it. Let's see if anybody on here likes it. So Gemini, what you think?
I'm not really feeling it.
Really? You don't like the Tiana Taylors?
No. Sorry.
All right. KT, what you think, man? Thumbs
I like
up.
them. Yeah.
All right. What about you, Ms.Manhattan?
Yeah, I love these because it's the whole like rose out of the concrete and the whole marketing and everything. Yeah, these are super bomb. So it's definitely a thumbs up for me.
It's a story behind them. Yeah, you're going to get a thumbs up from me as well. I'm not sure I would go and buy them, but I thought it was super creative. I like it when we can see colorways from like different artistries, different versions of these sneakers that they do something impressive with. So I'm gonna give a thumbs up for the Tiana Taylors as well. What is the family saying? What is the nation saying in the comments?
I just see some eyeballs.
Yeah, I just some eyeballs.
I guess that means that's a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Yeah, we're gonna assume that's good. But for right now, let's go. All right, it is time for the pick 6. All right, KT. Man, it's been a while since we did this, bro. And then we got what? We got about 5 minutes to try to hammer through as many of these as we possibly can. So let's go. Let's start it off. Let's talk about Jokic. Kevin, what are your thoughts on Jokic's legacy right now?
I mean, right now he's aligning himself with the best bigs ever play the game. So when it's all said and done, I think if he continues on this trajectory, that he'll be a top 5 big man.
All right, cool. I think that we got to start thinking his name more. We got to start taking the Jokic name into more consideration. He's got 2 MVPs. Now he's got a ring. You know, Embiid, some of these other guys.
He's a Finals MVP.
I'm gonna put him already in my top 6 or 7 centers of all time. KT. I know a lot of people ain't gonna want to hear that, but the dude is a stat monster. He's an absolute stat monster. So I'm gonna put him up there with some of the best names in the game. So, ladies, I don't know if y'all heard about this, but did an article on Candace Parker, and she wears the number 3 for the Las Vegas Aces. So she was given the moniker CP3, which caused a lot of Phoenix Suns and a lot of Chris Paul fans to get kind of hot. So my question to y'all is, who deserves the nickname CP3? We'll start with you, Gemini.
Leave it at Chris Paul, please. He had it first.
He had it first.
He can be CP 2.0, 3.0, 3.5, 4.0. I don't know, something.
All right, Ms.Manhattan, what you think? CP3, who gets the nickname?
I guess since he had it first, we'll let him have it. But I'm more of like, why can't we both have it?
I knew you were going to take the
Yeah, but
whole, can we all just get alongside of it?
He's not that much older than she is, right?
Nah, he's not.
They were calling her CP3 when she was in Tennessee too, though.
So all right, Kevin, we'll speak on it. Who deserves the nickname, or should we just take the peace treaty down there and just let them both be CP3s?
I mean, Chris Paul is the originator, but I mean, they're not that far off in age, so it wasn't like she wasn't being called earlier. Bless you. But we'll give it to CP3.
I'm gonna give it to Candace Parker. You know what? CP3, go win a ring. You know what? You left New Orleans. You said you didn't want to be in because if you sat your ass down in New Orleans, maybe I would have more respect for you. But you wanted to get out. You wanted to do other things, and you chased the ring. I can't win in New Orleans. I can't win in New Orleans. Well, you ain't won nowhere else. Candace Parker is the original CP3. She's a GOAT in WNBA basketball. Her career has ran laps around Chris Paul. And now we're talking about Chris Paul being a free agent again and chasing the ring. I love Chris Paul as a person. He's been given the yeet a couple of times. He's a remarkable human being, but let's just be honest. On the floor, he's lost with the Clippers. He's lost with the Suns. He's lost everywhere he's been. And that's all I'm going to say. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna cut it a little bit short, but I want to do this. Since we're talking about the Wayans, Kevin listed out a bunch of names. What is your favorite movie with a Wayans person in it? We'll start with you, Ms.Manhattan. Do you have a favorite movie with a Wayans person in it?
Okay, so let me say this. I have a couple of things. So my favorite show used to be the Wayans brothers, and there's an episode where the sister comes to visit, and she's coming down the stairs, and it's one of those like Uncle Luke songs where it's like, "Come on, baby," and she has like a leather outfit on and with the boombox, and she, the younger, the skinnier brother. He's like dancing at the end
Marlon.
of the Yes, Marlon. And that is like my favorite episode. I used to love that show. And then for a movie, I think White Chicks. Like that's a movie that I can watch over and over and over and over again.
All right, Ed Reed, Coach KT, what you think, man? What's your favorite Wayans movie?
Mine comes down to The Last Boy Scout and Low Down Dirty Shame. I'm gonna go Low Down Dirty Shame.
I'm going Low Down Dirty Shame as well. All right, Gemini, what you got?
Man, I gotta go with Low Down Dirty Shame. But let me tell you why.
Go Wayman.
But no, the way if he hadn't been in the movie, I probably wouldn't have laughed this hard.
Hey, what about he was in the club? He was dying. He said a nomination for best drama in the club in the nightclub shooting. He was like, Miss Peaches, Miss Peaches,
or whatever. I was like,
hey, oh man, that movie that killed me when I was a kid. I love Low Down Dirty Shame.
They have some really good ones. They and even the one with the other, was it the son? Let's Be Cops. That one was it was stupid, but it was kind of funny too.
But I mean, if you just said TV show, of course it's in living color.
Oh, in living color. There'll never be another in living color.
Absolutely.
There'll never be another in living color. All right, Kevin, we got to get out of here. I'm going to do this one just because I don't know if it's going to age very well, and we might not be able to do it next week. D-Hop and D-Cook, the new Batman and Robin, the new tag team. Is this fool's goal or the real deal, man?
It's fool's goal. They ain't playing on the same squad.
I think it's fool's goal. I think even if they do play on the same squad, I don't know. I think they're going to be great until one of them get hurt.
We know somebody's going to get hurt.
Yeah, and I just don't know if both of them make you a contender. I think it's gonna be fun in Madden, but I mean, you gotta have a quarterback, gotta have a defense. I don't know.
If you go to a team that got a quarterback, it's a wrap. But now it's fool's go. They ain't gonna do it.
Jets. What if they go to the Jets? Then
Jets got enough.
I know. I'm just saying, what if they go to a team like that? So that'll be pretty interesting. All right, y'all. Well, for the Yeet of the week, this one's going to be a pretty simple one. News broke a couple of days ago about the first female G League head coach ever hired. I think it's the Sacramento Shock or something like that, the Sacramento Crown or whatever their name is at a team. But they decided to go out on a limb and they hired a former women's All-American, former women's WNBA great in Lindsey Harding. I just thought that was just an impressive story. And you like Kevin always say, you never forget your first. And to be a woman head coach in that locker room, to lead men, I don't even think Becky Hammond has done it to that extreme. So she is literally the person in charge for the whole entire season. So Lindsey Harding, for being tenacious, for being extraordinary and elite, you deserve a yeet.
All right, y'all. Well, that pretty much concludes our show. I do have one other quick thing that I want to ask about. How do we feel about Megan Good showing up to court with Jonathan Majors? Are we like, you a ride or die chick? Or are we like, girl, it's too soon. Y'all just start dating. You should stay at home.
I think that's for publicity anyway. I don't think
you think Jonathan Majors gonna get a second chance is the real question, and
I think this is helping him build towards a second chance, especially in our community.
I think they're gonna let him off. I mean, let's just be real.
They don't have enough evidence because they're gonna
let him off.
Yeah. And who's to say that him and Megan Good weren't already dating, which is why she's giving ride or die chick.
Maybe that's who was texting when old girl got upset. Megan Good.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Hey, now see, that's how you get caught for somebody like Megan Good, not old girl, the old girl from P Valley or whatever.
Yeah, Megan Good. Hell, I'd even get caught for her. But anyway, all right, just asking. All right, P.D. Damon said another power couple. All right, if he don't go to jail. Well, that concludes our show. Shout outs, B Jones. Who you shouting out this week?
Shout out to my brother. He just celebrated his birthday yesterday. T, I love you, man. Shout out to the Team USA 16U. Those girls, a lot of them from Dallas. I gave them the athletes of the week not too long ago. They went on the road in the country, and JC Albee, who actually made the team, she got a gold medal. So shout out to her at the FIBA World Cup.
All right, Katie.
So a few shout outs. So of course, happy belated birthday to you, Pam.
Hey,
here's to another year. Second shout out to all the fathers. Happy belated Father's Day. Y'all deserve the world. Keep doing the damn thing out here. Like sending all the love to y'all. And yeah, shout out to y'all. And then third, my daughter's club soccer team, Solar Reef, they are leaving to Baton Rouge this Friday for the Southern Regional Championship. So I hope they do well in advance as far as possible. So, yeah.
Are you going to Baton Rouge this weekend?
No, I am not going to Baton Rouge.
You didn't hear her say, I hope they do well.
Well, yes. I didn't know what that meant. I'm not sure. You have to check on KD because then next thing you know, she'd be like, I went to Baton Rouge, y'all.
No, and Jen is not going either. So
she's not going. Okay.
So,
wait a minute. That was kind of anticlimactic. So we wish the team or some people we just know.
Well, Jada ain't going.
Jada ain't going. I ain't going. So I don't, but wish you good luck, y'all. Have fun.
Y'all do good.
Yeah.
No, shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Absolutely.
All right. Casey.
I want to give a shout out to the Dallas Wings. And if you haven't been to a game, they have really stepped their game up as far as the presentation and the things that are going on doing that. The crowd has been amazing. The team is amazing. So please go out and support the Dallas.
That time the internet went out. All right. You need to find out. Somebody needs to get on us hosting something during the halftime show, like a trivia game or throwing some t-shirts or something. Somebody get on that. B. Jones, work on that.
That's your job.
We already are. We working. We trying to get in with them. So
that's your job.
No, it's not. I don't really have a shout out this week. Just shout out to everybody. I missed y'all. It's been, my Wednesdays have just not been complete. And I missed y'all. And I'm so glad that we are back together again. So shout out to y'all for showing up.
And with that being said, I'll be off next Wednesday. That's what we just wait for you to say that, Gemini. Where you traveling?
No, I'm not going nowhere.
So we gonna do better next Wednesday. We'll be back. We just needed to work the kinks off. Y'all know how people get.
Yeah, because y'all don't be updating these slides and stuff.
Y'all, when you're the host. Okay.
It's not my job.
Deuces.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.